You ever wonder what it really takes to change your life? I mean, not just a little tweak here or there, but a deep, fundamental shift from the inside out. Well, today we're going to dive into the story of a man who spent his entire life figuring that out, and his journey, it just might change how you see your own potential.
And that question right there, that's the whole ball game. It's this powerful idea that the greatest tool for transformation we'll ever have is already with us. It's our own mind. For Dr. Jitendra Adhia, this wasn't just a question. It became his life's guiding principle.
So where does a story like this even begin? Well, you might think it starts in a psychologist's office or a spiritual retreat, but you'd be wrong. His journey starts in the very traditional, very scientific world of medicine.
Yeah, that's right. Dr. Adhia was a fully trained MD, specializing in community medicine. His job was all about curing the physical body. He had this whole successful career path laid out right in front of him, but something told him there was more to it. He felt a completely different calling. And this right here, this was the pivotal moment. He realized that true healing, real empowerment, wasn't just about fixing physical symptoms. It was about tapping into the incredible and, honestly, often overlooked power that we all have inside our own minds. He saw a much deeper way to help people heal.
Okay, so what happens when a doctor decides to become a mind trainer? Well, he didn't just dip his toes in. No way. He dove headfirst into this brand new mission. And the scale of his dedication is just staggering.
Just let that sink in for a second. 31 years. For over 3 decades, this wasn't some side hustle or a little hobby for him. It was his everything. His singular, full-time focus was on becoming the best mind trainer and life coach he could be.
And his mission went global, fast. His work took him to more than 35 countries. This wasn't just a personal journey anymore. It became a worldwide movement, sharing the secrets of mind mastery across all kinds of cultures and borders. You know, the best part is that this was never just about some abstract philosophical ideas. His workshops were all about giving people practical, usable tools for their own inner growth. He was literally equipping thousands of people with the methods they needed to build a better life for themselves. But, you know, there's only so many people you can reach in person. So how do you take a mission like this, a mission of mental empowerment, and make it truly global? Well, for Dr. Adhia, the answer was in the written word.
The sheer volume of his work is just incredible. We're talking about over 110 books, and by having them translated into so many different languages, he created this amazing library of knowledge that almost anyone in the world could access. He was tearing down language barriers to share his wisdom.
And that was always the point, wasn't it? Writing all those books wasn't about building an empire. It was about accessibility. It was his strategy to make sure that anyone, anywhere, could just pick up a book and start their own journey of self-development. Now, when you make that kind of impact, people start to notice. Over the years, Dr. Adhia's contributions have been officially recognized, which really validates just how important and influential his life's work has become. He received some really prestigious honors like the Gnati Ratna Award and the NRI Setu Ratna Award. And look, these aren't just fancy plaques to hang on a wall. They represent a huge nod from his peers and his community, acknowledging his professional excellence and his leadership.
And his influence goes even deeper into direct mentorship. Being appointed as a mentor for the Lohana community, that shows you the immense trust people placed in him as a guide. He wasn't just inspiring individuals, he was helping to inspire the growth of an entire community.
So, after all the decades, all the countries, all the books, what's the one big idea that ties it all together? What's the foundation of his whole approach to transformation? It all boils down to this one core concept, mind mastery. And it's not just about thinking positive. No, it's so much deeper. It's a science of inner growth that cleverly bridges his medical background with psychology and even spirituality. The whole point is to empower you, the individual, to become the architect of your own life. And if you had to boil his entire life's work down into just one sentence, this would be it. A simple, yet incredibly profound truth that he championed for over 30 years. Everything, every change, every success, all the happiness, it all starts right there, in your mind.
So through this incredible journey, from doctor to mentor, author to speaker, Dr. Jitendra Adhia has really cemented his place as a true global icon. His work has built this lasting legacy of mental empowerment and effective life coaching for countless people. And that brings us right back to you. After hearing his story, the question isn't just about what he did, it's about what it all means for us. So I'll leave you with this to chew on. What could you achieve if you truly mastered your own mind?